vlog is sponsored by Busuu. Sam, what have you got on your bottom half?
Trousers.
Joggers.
This is like what I've been
We've
like.
got dressed up smart on the top half, and then we both have joggers on the bottom half.
What are you writing us out for?
Because
This
it's
is like
funny.
my old Zoom calls at work.
Yeah.
Sit in nice, smart stuff and then be a tramp on the bottom.
Anyway, guys, let's kick off today's vlog. Hi guys, we are Nick, Sam and Lord Onyx, and this van right here is our home. We've been living and travelling on the open road since 2018, and what a journey it has been. Subscribe and turn on those notifications for van life adventures every week. Welcome back, guys. In today's episode, we will be sharing 12 of the best places to visit in Spain.
All of the locations are accessible regardless of how you travel, however, as we are van lifers.
Van lifers?
Van lifers.
Van lifers. Van lifers.
We will
van
be
lifers.
sharing specific stuff like park ups.
Yeah. We were very lucky critters last year making it across the border in between all of the closures. It was an absolute nightmare, but well worth it, because if you haven't road tripped Spain, you will be blown away.
We'll be sharing the locations of the order we visited. As we had so many favourite places, we don't want to offend any of them by putting them in a ranking system.
Anyway, let's reveal all, and don't forget to leave no trace or leave it better. Let's go. Honestly, you couldn't ask for a better way to kick off your Spanish road trip than a visit to the Badlands Reals, a semi-desert landscape forged by water, wind and sun. Canyons and cabezos, as the Spanish call these isolated rock formations, make up this landscape. Honestly, it was mind-blowing, and we loved the fact that you could drive your van right through the middle of the desert. This place is incredible. Sadly, you can't park up here, but completely understand why. So pop over to the Aguadas Air, which is home to Cuevas de Aguadas, a bonus location on top of the 12, where you can explore some old cave homes and see what life was like in this little village just over 50 years ago.
Next up, Termas de Ardanillo, aka a free hot spring. There are many free hot springs dotted around Spain, and if you can, visit them all. There is nothing quite like soaking in such natural wonders. A quick tip, out of season, some do get drained, so check reviews before you go so you don't get disappointed.
And swiftly moving on, you only need to drive through this place to appreciate its magic. Picos de Europa is 20 kilometers of mountain range and resides in the middle of 3 Spanish regions. We were blown away turn after turn. Its beauty is tranquilizing. We took the AS264 route from the town of Las Arenas to the car park we stayed at, Parking Publico. We headed on a hike following the Ruta del Cares cane path, which leads to Naranjo de Bulnes viewpoint, which gave us the most spectacular views of the highest village in Picos and very famous mountain, Bulnes. The next road we took was the N625, which was yet another breathtaking route. Which leads us on to the next location on our list, which you cannot miss, but first, let's take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Busuu. That's right guys, our language app, which only means one thing. We have challenged ourselves to learn a new language, and I am so excited.
So am I, and that's why we have decided to go for Spanish, because we absolutely loved it there.
Loved it,
And
yeah.
as for future travel plans, well, it might just come in handy.
Hint, hint, guys. By learning a new language, our travels around Spanish-speaking countries will be so much easier, won't it?
Definitely. We found that the locals were speaking so fast it was actually quite hard to pick up some of the words, whereas this app slows things down to our pace.
Yeah.
And we can practice with each other as well as native speakers around the world.
Which is just awesome to be able to tap into a community like that. On the app, you can set yourself up a study plan. We've gone for 15 minutes a day, small and achievable, and this is us on day 1.
Me llamo Juan.
Me llamo Nick.
And look at us go on day 7.
Encantada.
Bien, gracias. Y tú?
Wait.
Soon we'll be at level, find my way around on my own in no time.
Oh, and there goes the reminder for tonight's lesson. If you'd like to join us in challenging yourself to learn a new language, check out Busuu in the description below, where you will get a 7-day Busuu premium free trial.
And guys, you're going to have to let us know if you join so
Yeah.
you can attempt to chat in the comments below in Spanish.
El manzana! That's all we've
We've
got.
already been getting ahead of everybody.
Anyway guys, back to the top 12.
Guys, have you ever slept on the bottom of a lake? Have you ever slept on the bottom of a lake?
I've slept on the bottom of a lake.
We've slept on the bottom of a lake. Add this place to your next travel destination, you'll be able to say, I have
slept on the bottom of a lake.
This is Embals Deriano, which actually has a tragic story behind it. In the 1980s, authorities planned construction of a reservoir and dam for hydroelectric power which flooded 7 villages. Homes and farmland were lost. The Church of St. Martin was moved stone by stone to mark the rebirth of the new villages. But still, 40 years on, it is described as a wound that still brings back pain. And that is how this devastating yet beautiful wasteland came about. I have to admit, there was a dark beauty about this place. Clearly not enough to scare us away, because we ended up staying here for 3 days in total.
But the one thing we didn't do was wild swim.
That was quite scary looking into the water.
Wow, wow, wow. Las Magulas is such a unique landscape, and of course, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can see exactly why. It feels like something straight out of the movies that you will never get to see in real life, but you can. It is here in Spain. Las Magulas is famous for its deep red clay mountains that soar high above the chestnut tree woodland beneath it. The appearance of this environment came from the Romans when they established a gold mine here in the 1st century AD. We did a 16-kilometre walk and back from the Las Magulas town to the viewpoint of Orellán, which has the best views of the entire place. And guys, there are 2 car parks for motorhome parking, so you're spoilt for choice.
If we had to throw in any town, Ronda has to be it. Ronda is a beautiful place, and if you're in the area, it is a must visit. Why? Because it is one of Andalusia's most beautiful towns, built on a huge gash in the mountains 150 metres high. The town is steeped in history, and although it attracts thousands of tourists a year, it really hasn't lost its Spanish charm.
Andalusia is one of my favourite regions in Spain, and there are plenty more things to do and see here, including the next stop, Jusca. Andalusia is famous for its whitewashed mountain villages, and Jusca is just that, but with a twist. It is entirely blue. It is also known as the Smurf Village, as it was painted blue paid by Sony Pictures in tribute of the Smurf movie released in 2011. Due to the tourism it brought in, the locals kept it like that. Even if you aren't into the Smurfs, I personally think it is well worth the visit due to the creative magic, hence why I have now been twice. There are quaint cafes, hundreds of cats, and a Smurf treasure hunt for the families out there, all big kids. And as always with Spain, there is a park up right in the centre of the town.
Honestly guys, Spain is just so epic, and this next place stole our hearts. Next up, Tabernas Desert. It is so freaking awesome. It is considered to be the only real desert in the whole of European continent, and its landscapes are phenomenal. Make sure to take a hike over to the Oasis de Lawrence de Arabia. Utter paradise it is. The park up here is literally on the edge of the desert too, so the views are insane. You might also recognise this place from the movies, as this place is a famous filming location for spaghetti westerns and Game of Thrones. Think Dothraki.
And just a quick plug from us guys, we share all of our park ups over on Patreon, so if you want access to them, head over to the link in our description. We have every park up that we've ever stayed at, from our trip in Northern Ireland to our 3 months around Spain and Portugal. Moving on, and I get really excited sharing all of these places with you because I just know you're going to love them too. So here is another must visit. Las Charcas San Pedro del Pinatar Mud Baths. A completely free, immersive experience. Literally just head on over and slap some of that good old natural Spanish mud on you. You will come out feeling brand new. If you're lucky, you'll be joined by flamingos, and if you're not, you can find them around the corner in Parque Regional de las Salinas, which is also where you can stay for the night.
And just down the road, there's another natural phenomenon, the Pink Lake of Torrevieja, another magical place. However, there is a knack to visiting here to make it live up to your expectations.
There really is, yeah.
Firstly, ignore the built-up area surrounding it. Secondly, visit in the summer or when the sun is at its highest to see the Laguna Rosa at its pinkest. The water here has 10 times the amount of salt versus the sea and has plenty of health benefits for your skin. Swimming is forbidden, but a dip of your feet in a stunning oddity will do you wonders. Just like the mud baths, it has plenty of benefits for your skin, so why don't you team them both up to have a natural spa day?
I could go back easily, any day. Honestly, it's amazing, you gotta go. So next up, Chulilla. And what can we say about Chulilla?
There's actually loads to say about Chulilla and loads to do.
You can see for yourselves how stunning it is here. There is a real buzz with plenty of van lifers and outdoor enthusiasts gathering. It's a great place to come and meet like-minded people. Due to the short amount of time we had left on our trip, we only managed to take advantage of one of the hikes here, Charco Azul, and honestly, we already can't wait to come back. Make sure you bring your swim gear because you really don't want to miss out on the chance to jump into this limestone gorge.
So this is it, guys. This is the final location of our top 12.
I hope you like them all.
Oh, I'm sure they will. They are all absolutely stunning places. And last but not least, we have
Montserrat. We always do that in the vlogs, don't we? It's so cringe.
Montserrat is a natural park, which blew us away from the second our wheels rolled on into this place. The drive-through was breathtaking and the hike was even better. Weaving among these 1,236 metre high rock formations that were sculpted by wind and frost, you really do feel a strong sense of connection to planet Earth. It really is an incredible place.
So what a blast that has been going through our 12 favourite places in Spain.
These are just 12 of our favourite places. There was absolutely loads more to see because Spain, I think, definitely stole my heart, and it's always nice to reminisce, I guess. Isn't it?
And if you want to find all the other locations, you can find them in our full European road trip playlist, which you can click on the card above. I never know which side it's at, so I still always just do that. And guys, let us know in the comments below which one of these 12 you will not be skipping out on your road trip in Spain. And don't forget, if you want to join us on the challenge of learning a new language, you can get a 7-day free premium trial over on Busuu. Link in the description below.
I guess we're going to have to wrap the vlog up there. Gracias for watching, and as always,
give us a thumbs up,
subscribe, and turn on those notifications.
Yeah, and if you guys need to know anything more about travelling to the EU in your van, you know, like pet passports, restrictions, and visas and things like that, Schengen, who's in Schengen, who's not, head over to our blog post that we wrote, which you can find in the description as well. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Gracias.
Ciao.